Ladies and gentlemen, if elections were held in the Republic of Kenya today, would you vote for William Ruto again as the next president of the Republic of Kenya? I'm asking that question because Winnie Odinga answered the same question. And Winnie Odinga is yet to decide whether to vote for Ruto or not. For you, would you vote for him? Yes, or would you not vote for him? No. Or you also fall under the undecided category. Let me read your comments because Winnie Odinga answered that question during an interview. And during the same interview, Winnie Odinga also answered several questions. But I want to focus on her move to declare that she is yet to decide. But first of all, let us look at some of the questions which Winnie Odinga answered. The first question she answered was, if Raila Odinga was alive, would he contest for the presidency?
If he was alive, would he have contested in 2027?
I believe so.
You believe so?
I believe it's possible.
Despite the handshake with Ruto?
Yes, I believe so.
They would have run again.
It's possible. It is possible.
For me, I agree with Winnie Odinga. Because by the time Raila Odinga was dying, Uhuru Kenyatta was piling a lot of pressure on him to contest. Raila Odinga had actually told his supporters not to say certain things. One of them was that they were going to vote for William Ruto in 2027. Who told you?
Who told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? Who has told you? You have not passed any resolution as a party to say how we are going to go into the election of 2027. So wherever you are, don't commit the party to some things which have not been discussed. In times like this, it is possible to be lost in competing campaigns or populism and forget that leading means making decisions that may sometimes invite booing instead of cheers.
But I also remember during the burial of Ruby as CEO, Raila Odinga made it very clear that he was going to go with William Samoei Arap Ruto. So I think to some extent on whether Raila Odinga would be on the ballot, I think maybe because of age and maybe because of the way William Ruto was going to convince him, Raila Odinga was still also undecided. The second question which Winnie Odinga also answered was on the performance of William Ruto, whether William Ruto has performed.
I'm picking your question in the context of today. If you look at today and perhaps the dissatisfaction of the people or the slow pace of development or achieving, if he may possibly have joined the race if he thought he could remedy that best.
Is Winnie saying Ruto has not done well?
I think he could do more.
Again, if you listened to Winnie Odinga's response there, it is basically from what people are saying, the perception people have about William Ruto's performance as the president of the Republic of Kenya. Because the responses to that are normally different. If you go to Homa Bay today and you tell the people of Homa Bay that Ruto has done nothing, they'll almost eliminate you. Because for them, they've never seen developments before. And William Ruto has done a lot for them. But in general, a lot of people are complaining that William Ruto has not done much. But Winnie Odinga believes that he has not done to the expectations. The third question, which Winnie Odinga also answered, was whether she will support William Ruto in 2027, which is going to form the basis of this analysis. Listening to Winnie.
Will Rooney be supporting Ruto in 2027?
That's a very hot button question to ask in a position such as this. I have not decided.
You've not decided?
Yes. I have not decided.
You've not decided?
Yes.
Let us skip it. But the other important question is whether ODM party will produce a presidential candidate in 2027.
Will the Orange Democratic Party present a presidential candidate in 2027?
I don't believe they've decided yet. We have not had our national delegates convention, which is supposed to happen later this year. And that's where decisions will be made.
On this, Winnie is clear that ODM is yet to make that decision. But I want to help Winnie a bit. ODM party has made it very clear through their party leader that they're going to support William Ruto's re-election. As a matter of fact, the other camp who wanted to sponsor a candidate have already left. And Winnie Odinga is actually going as far as mentioning the NDC. That is the NDC which will decide. That NDC, if it will ever be called, it will be called to confirm that ODM party will support William Ruto's re-election. Whether it's going to be a mistake for them or whether it's going to be a gamble, successful gamble for them, I don't know. But for me, I think ODM party will not produce a presidential candidate.
Those who want to pull us backwards, we tell them, oh, no. Those who want to pull us backwards, we tell them what? Oh.
And lastly, Winnie Odinga was also asked about what she wants for the party.
What do you want?
For the party?
Yeah.
I think the party needs to let the people decide and pick and listen to what the people, its supporters, want. I think there's a lot of briefcase carrying and a lot of shuffling about as people are searching for self-survival. And therefore, the will of the people might not be the priority for some operatives.
But I want to focus on whether she will vote for William Ruto or not. Because according to Winnie Odinga, she's very clear. She is yet to decide. Which means she can decide to vote or support William Ruto's re-election or not. Because as at now, I expect someone like Winnie Odinga to be very clear on her stand, whether she's going to vote for Ruto or not. But this is my take. Before I reveal to you my take, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Number one, Winnie Odinga's heart, the real Winnie Odinga, is actually in Linda Mwananchi. But remember, ODM party is the father's party. So Winnie Odinga confirming that, I'm not going to support Ruto would go against ODM party. But the truth is, the father was with Ruto. Linda Mwananchi is totally against William Ruto. And that's where her heart is. But because her heart is in Linda Mwananchi, there is no way she can come out and say, for me, I'm not going to vote for William Ruto. Because if anything, this was Winnie Odinga herself.
On the matter of courting the president, I will say this. Since the passing on of my father, the only senior leadership that has come to check and take care of us as a family has been President William Ruto. And the thing about the Kenyan society is they love to put things as us versus them. I can still like you and disagree with you, or vice versa. But on a personal capacity, if you knew the village I woke up in India, and I was here within 24 hours, I must be grateful for the honor and respect that he accorded my father in that period.
Number two, I think Winnie Odinga is also being very careful because of the family, the Odinga family. Where is the Odinga family as far as 2027 politics is concerned? When Raila Odinga was alive, it was very easy for them to align. But Raila Odinga passed on. Now we have Uhuru Odinga. Uhuru Odinga is saying 2 term. Winnie Odinga's heart, 1 term. So probably Winnie didn't want a situation where she was going to make a statement which was going to be binding to the Odingas, maybe to the Raila family. So she was very careful. Because remember, for the family, for the Odinga family, they're not like my family. Their statements carry a lot of weight. If Winnie were to declare that she is not supporting Ruto, that would be very big news. But when she says, I'm yet to decide, it means she can decide this side or this side. But I believe it is because of the family. The family is yet to agree on the way forward. And importantly, Winnie expected to be consulted, or she expects to be consulted as far as William Ruto's re-election is concerned. What others would call entitlement. And Winnie deserves that. Winnie is the daughter of Raila Odinga. She used to be the person behind Raila Odinga's campaign. In fact, between Uhuru Odinga and Winnie Odinga, who do you think understands the way Raila Odinga used to campaign? It is Winnie Odinga. If there were calls Raila used to make, if there were meetings Raila Odinga used to attend, Winnie was always there. And therefore, Winnie feels that, being close to Baba, I had access to so many things. And those access, they cannot just be granted. You guys need to come and listen to me. And importantly, I can easily conclude that Winnie, from her tone, is not very happy by the fact that she's being excluded from party affairs. And it's true, there are certain individuals in the party who are not conducting the affairs of the party in broad daylight. Some of them are playing their cards under the table. And of course, you can also say it could also be entitlement. I don't know what you think, but if you were to ask me, Winnie is very clear that she's not supporting Ruto because of those three things: the family, the entitlement, and lack of involvement. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.